This is exactly where we are. This has to be exactly where we fucking are. Let's fucking go! Hey everyone, welcome back to Crimson Black. My name is Shifty.
My name is Jordan.
And this is episode 2 of GeoGuessr, the new series of GeoGuessr. It depends on if you count the old episodes. Is this episode 2 or is this episode like 5 or 6? I don't know if we're counting the old GeoGuessr videos, but all I know is that I'm planning on having a redemption round because today I have Jordan with me.
Yes, now Shifty and I have done GeoGuessr quite a bit on our own, and we've had some incredible runs, some incredibly bad runs. Both of them have been equally entertaining, although not necessarily as rewarding. And I don't know what Shifty's got in plan for today.
I figured we'd decide that right now, and maybe, of course, cut out a little bit of that process, but because it's not as easy. If you saw the previous episode of GeoGuessr with me and Goose, we kind of picked City Guesser, I believe it was, and it was easy because I'm good at GeoGuessr. Well, easy. Goose played, and I let his decisions be final, and he didn't know anything. But what will challenge you and I, Jordan? Because you and I are both really good at GeoGuessr, so the dynamic is going to be very, very different. So, like, what are you thinking? Obviously, we can't do, like, famous places because we get that in 5 seconds around. United States. Hold up. Can I see that? Moderate. This one's considered moderate. I have gotten very good on this before. That's my record. That's fucking incredible. Hold up. What's my Canada one? I have worse on my own country than I... Okay, we're gonna have to do Canada. We have to fix this atrocity.
All right, I guess we've decided then.
I should also say for the viewer that the way we play is sort of the standardized default way of playing GeoGuessr. 5 minutes per round, moving, panning, and zooming allowed. That's what we do for all of our rounds, unless otherwise stated. Okay, here we are, round one.
All right, so we got a fairly nice-looking residential area,
Yes.
mixed zone housing. Oh, is this a church right here?
Hold on.
I'll bet that's a Lutheran church. Is it a Lutheran church?
It's the Amazing Grace Ministry.
Lutheran churches always seem to have that distinct pseudo-modern yet Viking look to them.
Literally the first thing you say in round one differentiates you from Goose in like the most drastic way. So let's find... Okay, so obviously...
Apart from this very suspicious-looking building up on our left here, this looks like a nice area to live. This is community health?
It looks oddly Soviet.
425 Elgin. So this looks like some sort of community housing project, which I can tell you from...
Manitoba.
So people who are not familiar with Canada will notice this province is bigger than most countries in Europe by way of comparison, and bigger than basically every U.S. state in the lower 48. I think 3/4 of the population or somewhere thereabouts lives in or around Winnipeg.
Yes, in the far south. This is the biggest city.
That doesn't necessarily mean we are in Winnipeg. Go back to where that was and then turn around. Go back a space. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Something's happened.
This was the Civic Center Parkade, Winnipeg, it says right there.
How could they demolish that? There's always need for more parking. We gotta find Elgin Road or street.
Well, what's this big street we're on here? Princess Avenue is where we're at. Okay, so Princess Avenue. And what was this one back here that we just landed on? This Princess Avenue and Elgin. Yeah, this is the one you said. Oh, I found.
Have we really spent that much time on this already? We're down to 1:50.
Did I accidentally click like 3 minutes instead? I'm looking at the streets and avenues here. Edmonton, Carleton, Sargent, spelt weird. It's hard. No, that's not right either.
You're way too far away. We got to get back closer to the center area here.
It must be on this side because I didn't see any Princess Avenues over here. Fuck, I don't know where else, Kate. We're going to put it right in downtown, but I fucking could not find Princess Avenue to save my life despite how downtowny this looks. Look at this view. And tell me that doesn't look like downtown.
878 meters off.
Well, where's Princess Avenue?
It's Princess Street.
I thought it was Princess Avenue.
To the right of your mouse.
Oh, I thought it was an avenue.
I think I'm actually the only one who has been in the province of Manitoba in our family.
I haven't.
Very, very briefly on a border town. Swan River. Nice little area, actually.
You want to talk about borders? We're at some kind of...
Yeah. Okay, Canada Border Services. I'm seeing French. Saint Bernard de la Colle. Okay, so we're obviously along the border of Quebec and Maine or somewhere thereabouts.
We're going north into Quebec.
Yeah, so this should be easy. This should be so easy.
So hold up, let's go north
Route 15 along the Quebec-U.S. border.
Route 15.
And it was what, Saint Bernard de la Colle?
Route 15.
Blackpool. Very Quebec name.
A15. I wonder if that's it. Hold up. Let's just...
Blackpool? We have to find something that said Saint Bernard de la Colle.
Hold up. Let's just quickly see what happens if we go into the U.S. I want to see what state it is. I don't see... Oh, there's the U.S. Terminal thing. I don't know if the Street View goes through that, though. I think you have to...
No, yeah.
Maybe if we go up the road into Canada... There's a sign, a green sign here. What the fuck is that? Interstate 87. And Interstate 87 is right to the south of this. This has to be the checkpoint. This has to be it.
Why would it say Saint Bernard de la Colle on that, but not on this?
I don't know, but the Interstate 87 is the sign, and that's
okay. Get as close as you can to the freaking thing.
If you look, you see this? That is this gray thing here. And you see down the road to our south, you see the U.S. one. That is on the opposite road down to the south. Right here, U.S. Customs and Border. That's got to be it. So we have to be right here.
You picked that right off the bat.
Literally right here. Yes, we are right there.
All the points. Oh, yeah.
Woo! We fucking, like, Sherlock that shit.
Oh,
okay, round 3.
A very, very stereotypical Canadian route. Although we were on one that looked just like this, and it was Norway. Remember that?
Yeah, that's why Canada.
Do you remember that one a while back? We were in some place. It looked like Sweden or Cyprus Hills or something, and it was like the top of a mountain in some remote Greek island.
Yeah,
and we were just stunned.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was unbelievable.
That was the most recent time I can remember being made speechless by GeoGuessr. What's that say? Something river crossing? Pelly?
Pelly
campground?
I wouldn't put too much stock in that. That might not be on the map at all.
Well, it's not Quebec. But
Selkirk Center.
This does have a sort of wildernessy look to it. I could see this being in the north or remote British Columbia.
That looks like a Mountie station there. Yeah, I was, yeah.
Yeah, so there's enough people around here to warrant having a RCMP station. Penny's Place. Looks like they sell crack there. This is real GeoGuessr right here. Everyone sees all those exciting city ones, then they play it and they realize most of the time they're actually dumped somewhere in like fucking oh god.
I truly believe playing this game, and people who play this or other things like this, or even people who gamble quite a bit, I believe in the force to some extent guides you in playing this, because sometimes I've made these unbelievable picks with no clues whatsoever, and like in Russia, looking at the terrain and then landing in the right oblast and all this, and it was just unbelievable.
That word gives me trauma.
All right, this is awful. The only information I'm working with is at Selkirk Center, or whatever the name of that station was. Now, there is a place in Manitoba called Selkirk, but it's in the south on the prairies. It doesn't look like this. This makes me think of Canadian Shield.
It's a Selkirk again here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I mean, they named it after a place in Scotland. There's probably more than one place in Canada named Selkirk.
How would you... You know a place in Scotland named Selkirk?
That's literally where the name Selkirk, Manitoba came from Scotland. Just like Calgary, Airdrie, all these place names in Canada originally were Scottish.
I know, but like, you know that?
Well, doesn't everyone know that? Name's got to come from somewhere. Look at this road. There's no shoulder to it. The weeds are growing right up onto the cement. So we are in the boondocks.
As I said, I even said it. This is wilderness Canada.
Like, we do have a river. Okay, we got a big old river here. I wonder what river that would be. Is that a lodge of some kind? It looks like a lodge.
We can get a touch closer. Heritage Center.
I wonder if I'll bet we're probably on a reserve, actually.
You think so? You think this looks like a reserve?
Yeah. Well, just to get, because we got 22 seconds or something to go. I'm thinking remote Manitoba, central Manitoba, or Western Ontario area.
I think Western Ontario. I'm going to put it like near Ignis. I have a feeling it'll be somewhere around here, though. I'm just putting it as like a kind of centrally point. It's either that or it's far north somewhere. It was far north.
Oh, where is that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not loading for me. Can you zoom in a bit?
It's in Yukon.
Oh, it's in the center of the Yukon.
Oh yeah, you were right. Selkirk First Nation. It was
look
on
at
a
that.
reserve.
Pelly Crossing.
You were right. Oh yeah, Pelly Crossing. And you were right about the reserve thing. It's Selkirk First Nation. For the record, we did pick up on a lot of that very few other people would have. So
you got to use every tool in your kit to get to win the game.
Even though we didn't get that one on the spot, you showed a lot of why I trust you with GeoGuessr. There, you figured out it was on a First Nation just from using the Force, like you said.
Usually, reserves have like a lodge like that. A ceremonial lodge is kind of a centerpiece of their area for spiritual purposes.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's not much different for this one. Actually, it's quite a bit different. Okay. Oh. So we got some open farm area.
If you had given me just this road here, I deadass would have picked Latvia. So here's the thing I gotta tell the viewers, especially if you haven't played GeoGuessr before, or maybe just a little bit and not that experienced. If you play enough GeoGuessr, one of the weird things you learn is exactly how the Baltic states look. So I'm talking Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. For some reason, their brush has just this, like, it looks just like this green, but for some reason, you just know. I don't know how, but I always get it right just from seeing the trees.
So we're near Lake Edward here, but that does not mean anything because there are literally like millions of lakes in Canada. I mean, this almost looks like apple growing country to me.
So, BC.
Well, I was going to say Ontario.
They grow apples in Ontario?
Yeah, they have some wineries there.
Didn't realize they ate fruit.
Nobody eats fruit.
Just the casual Albertan shit-talking the Golden Horseshoe, as always, as a standard for an Albertan. Maine, New Denmark. No, NE
380
or NB. That's New Brunswick.
380, like the caliber.
380 New Brunswick.
Oh, NB.
NB, yeah, NB.
Oh, yeah, that looks so shitty. I couldn't even see that because I've definitely heard of New Denmark before.
You've heard of New Denmark?
It rings a freaking bell for some reason.
Can you tell this guy has seen a map before, once or twice in his life? 380 is really going to be buried in there somewhere. Oh, 385, 390. We're going to put it 380, 380. Lake Edward, New Corner, Denmark. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here.
Amazing.
Oh my god. We just hit the sick. That's the GeoGuessr equivalent of a 360 no scope. Like, holy shit. So that means we might still be on the 380 down here because Lake Edward is right here. So I'm going to go back down to here.
So we were on a remote back road that has a little curve to it and leads onto the main highway. So that one of those tiny little skinny things, yeah, Basically, like right there.
Where did it say Lake Edward?
Oh, we actually have a bifork path
here. Oh
here.
yeah, Applegard Road. Applegard Road. Where is Applegard Road? Dunster Crossing, Lake Edward Road. That is too small of a road to have a name. Does that have a name? No.
The road with no name.
We could be down here. Applegard Road. Applegard Road. We're going to click right here. We're right here. We got to be right there. It makes sense. Look. We're looking not exactly. If you look at the compass in the bottom left, we're not looking dead ass north. Just like this. There's a road right ahead that goes that direction. And then it cuts back up that way to the houses up there. That's along here at New Denmark Auto. This is exactly where we are. This has to be exactly where we fucking are. Let's fucking go! Woo!
360 no scope. There we go. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. That was awesome.
Oh, that was maybe one of the sickest rounds I've had in like a Canada game ever. Holy shit. Look how fucking butt-fuck nowhere that is. And we fucking zoomed right in on that shit and found it. Fuck yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Final round. Let's keep this going.
Now,
we are on a hot streak right now.
Now this looks a little bit closer to home.
Yes, this looks... Well, at this point, if you watch our GeoGuessr videos, we talk and compare things to home so much you can probably narrow down exactly where we're from. So I'm just going to zoom it in on Palliser's triangle right away here.
Okay. Palliser, the explorer. He was one of the first men of Brit. I think he was the first or one of the first men of British origin to cross the prairies.
I didn't actually know that. I thought they just came up with the name.
Nope, that's who it is. Or was that Henry Kelsey? It could be Henry Kelsey I'm thinking of. You know, like Henry Kelsey Park in Saskatoon near.
No, as a viewer, they are understanding it's different riffing off of you than riffing off of Goose.
Yeah, well, that's what makes it an eclectic channel, right?
You, eccentric, more like. You bring a lot of intelligence to our group. Get out! We're in Alberta, and we're near Innisfail. What?
Innisfail, really? It's usually so much greener up there. It's obviously the winter.
Oh yeah, well clearly you can tell.
Innisfail.
Okay, so you have to pinpoint me exactly where. I don't know precisely where it is.
It's a little south of Red Deer.
A little south of Red Deer? Yes, there it is. Okay. Okay, so we're 23 kilometers away from Innisfail, and we are to the west of Innisfail along Range Road. What?
354.
352. Where's 354?
They aren't always matched up quite listed. Right.
So we're 23 kilometers away. How far do you think 23 kilometers is? Maybe we can tell by where Wimborne is.
I've never even heard of Wimborne.
Wimborne, right here. It's 18 kilometers away, dead to the south. We gotta be along this. We gotta be along this road. Because why would these be mapped? We have to be along the 590.
Yeah, maybe it just has... Maybe that was pointing to another road, that sign or something, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to put us a bit back, because we did...
We only have a few seconds anyway, so...
That's okay. I think I'm okay with this. That's fucking incredible still.
Oh, hey.
1.1 kilometers off. All things considered, I think that's pretty good, considering we're on a straight wilderness road in Alberta in the winter. Look at our points!
And don't... Exactly 20,000.
Exactly 20,000. I've never had that happen before. This is for multiple reasons. Multiple reasons. One of the craziest rounds I've ever played. It ends directly on 20,000. We nail every single one for the most part, except for one which we botched completely. And one of them was near a place that we've been to in person and got arrested at one point in our lives. Obviously, it's not like the prime, like, GeoWizard round. But it's been a long time since I've had a round, or a game, rather, that interesting. We obviously didn't get better than the USA score, which is what our whole purpose for doing this was. But still, I'm very proud of that round. Do you have any thoughts, Jordan? Final thoughts?
Well, I mean, I can understand why you would do better on the US than in your own country, just because, as we saw with that one in the Yukon, some places there's just no
Mm-hmm.
signage, or if it is signage, it's only signage that locals would understand because it's
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
remote. Just like these backwoods Brazil or backwoods Russia ones, we're a lot more of a remote country than the US, which has quite a bit of signage and can direct you, at least if you don't get right in the smack dab in the area, you can at least get within the city or state. So
Mm-hmm.
your average score over time will be better than Canada.
Thank you all so much for tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
This has been the next installment. I don't know which part it is. I don't know if we count the old videos. But this has been the second part of our new series, I'll put it, of GeoGuessr. My name is Shifty.
My name is Jordan.
This is Crimson Black. We hope to see you in our next installment.
Thanks for stopping by.